So, next up, we have one of the most hot topics in football right now. I'm talking about the most commercially successful footballer of all time. I'm talking about the man from Portugal, Cristiano Ronaldo. Rumors are suggesting that he might be heading back to Madrid or might be rejoining Manchester United, the club that made him. So, according to you, as a football fan, which moves makes more sense when you consider the financial aspect, the commercial aspect, and most importantly, the team success?
So I feel like going back to Madrid is going to be a step backwards for him. And these rumors are not going away anytime soon. They keep pushing that Ronaldo is back in Madrid, Ronaldo's coming back, so on and so forth. And only for 25 million at that. The guy is, you're absolutely right, the most prolific guy in terms of marketing football since David Beckham, I can say. David Beckham
True.
was the last guy who transcended the sport, and everyone knew him. All the girls loved him, and it's Cristiano's time now. He's the one that every girl is after, and every guy wants to be him. And it's because of that fame that I think the guy has transcended the sport. And with that said, Real Madrid is not the right move for him. He's been there, he's done that, going back to it right now. And if he fails, I think it's going to be considered the entire career at Madrid is going to be considered a failure. Though if he were to go back to United, who can actually use his help right now, all they have to do is essentially let go of Cavani and they'll have room for Ronaldo in there. And Ronaldo
True.
is going to be a huge improvement up front for United, and the nostalgia and all the love affair with Ferguson that's going to be back in there. I feel like that's the way to go if he is to leave Juventus. But I don't think Juventus allows him to leave just yet. Even though I feel like the Ronaldo experiment is done with, I still don't think that he's going to go away anytime soon. He might run out his contract and end up leaving for free, and that might be to United, but I don't think it will be at the end of this season. Do you want him back at United?
Absolutely. I love Cristiano Ronaldo. To me, he's the person who invented the football interest in me when I was a kid. So I followed his career wherever he has went, and I would say that I have watched every single match that he has played ever since I started watching football. So Ronaldo at United will do a lot of things. He will absolutely revolutionize the club, and there will be a sense of confidence and winning mentality in the air at United that we have severely lacked since Rooney and Alex Ferguson and players like Van Persie have left the club. So Ronaldo coming back to United is going to take things on a very positive note, and he will take United to the next level. And with a player like Ronaldo, I see that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer might actually lift the Premier League next season if the move happens. Also, United needs some experience in attack. With Cavani, I have seen a lot of improvement in Greenwood, Rashford, and if Ronaldo goes to United and helps out the attacks and leads the charge, even with his presence, Rashford and Greenwood and James will learn a lot. And it's a win-win situation with commercial success, with shirt sales, and most importantly, the team success. I think United move makes much more sense rather than Real Madrid. But I would like to ask you about the Real Madrid situation. With Eden Hazard being an absolute flop at Madrid, do you think if Ronaldo goes back to Madrid, will Zidane accept him and will Ronaldo lead the charge? And what kind of players do you think Madrid need to rejuvenate their attack?
So one player has been doing tremendously well for Zidane's Madrid, and that's been Karim Benzema. And
Yeah.
one thing that I'm starting to learn again and again is do not count out the Galacticos. The team
True.
has won this many Champions League for a very specific reason. They don't give up. As much as I would have wanted Atlanta to go through and beat Real
Me too.
Madrid, they absolutely outplayed them. And it was Zidane. And a lot of people say Zidane is not a good manager. Name a manager who's won more Champions League than him. I feel like I was
True.
having a debate with a Barcelona fan, and he said Zidane is the most successful manager in the history of the sport. And the only manager that I think came close to him was Sacchi at Milan when he won back-to-back Champions League, well, European Cup
True.
at that time with AC Milan and that great team.